Well, if you've just tuned in, you're watching the program Sports Desk on TVC. It's a dime to indeed take a look at them other happenings as far as sports is concerned. And I'm being joined by David Ajeyomi. He will be joining us shortly, and also Kelvin Atobi Loye. And these are the strongest men in Nigeria. Well, let me start from my left-hand side. David, it's nice to have you on the show.
Thank you very much. It's really nice to be here today.
Well, really nice to be here. And also, Kelvin Atobiloye, it's nice to have you on the show.
Thank you very much. I find it as a pleasure to be here today.
Interesting. Well, David, let's take a look at the calendar year 2023. As it stands in your category, you are the strongest man in Nigeria 2023.
Yeah.
Taking a look at the work behind the scene, achieving this, how easy was it becoming the strongest man in the country in the calendar year?
It hasn't been easy at all because the training process is actually hard. But we give God all the glory for what he did yesterday as I emerged the 2023 World Nigerian Strongest Man. So I'm really happy that I finally did it. So I came back to retain my title because I won it back to back from 2021 to 2023. So I was not supposed to compete because I'm actually a pro athlete. I got my pro card in Liberia last month. I went to compete for Nigeria last month, but I wanted to retain the title just to give me that push for my competition in Zambia. So that's why I went for it, and I emerged the winner.
Well, we'll be coming, to the Zambia competition, and then that should be seeing the lights of day later in the calendar year, later this month. I understand, but Calvin, in your category, Nigeria, somehow it's been difficult getting any strong man to challenge you. What's the secret? Are you stopping them, or is it that they are scared to indeed come close to Calvin?
Not at all. Yeah, it's not be easy at all to be called the strongest man in Nigeria. I and David will be working out together, and honestly, it's been so helpful. So far, so good. We are here. We did it last year. It was last month in Morovia, and we did Nigeria proud.
Interesting.
So we're glad to say we're going to Zambia under the umbrella of Nigeria Strongest Men Federation. And we hope we'll come out the best. At the end of the day, the winner. I trust David in his own category, and I believe in what God can do in my life too. So we're coming back home with the victory.
Okay, an eye on the victory, but let's still take a look at the federation. So far, so good. Football is definitely the giant of all sports in the country, like they say. But when you take a look at the Strongest Man Federation, how much support, athletes like this getting? Because I know that across the world, most especially in the United States, this is one huge sport that everyone wants to be a part of. What is it like in Nigeria?
Oh, the turnout is not good at all. We hardly have support for this sport in Nigeria, and it's so bad. We spend our own money for everything. But we hope this time around, we hope people will come out to support us because we need support this time around in terms of ticket, supplement, and a lot of. So the sport is so expensive.
When you say expensive, can you break it down? Some would think it's just about supplements, the number of times you eat, what you eat. Food is expensive, but can you just break all these down for better understanding?
What I mean by it's too expensive is you have to make sure the food you're eating is on point. You have to use
Does the quantity matter?
Yes, quantity, but a lot of protein.
Okay.
You have to supplement now. If you're going to buy whey protein now, it starts from like 60,000, 80,000 upward. You have to use like a bowl for like maybe one bowl for like 2 weeks. 80,000 is gone. And in terms of using a good gym, You have to spend money on that too. So buying fuel, going around is a lot of expensive thing to do.
In the last 12 years, where we've been seeing the strongest man in Nigeria, the sport and the federation, how challenging or how easy has it been so far?
Well, for me, it hasn't been easy actually, because like my friend said, we need support because we're using our own money to fund this sport, and it's not, we're supposed to be using our money to do other things, but we're using it to fund the sport. So it's not been easy at all, So that's just how it is.
Now, let's take a look at the competition in Zambia. How prepared is David and Kelvin? The both of you will be representing Nigeria, and what dates, when are you expect to depart the shores of the country?
So we should leave Nigeria on the 26th of this month, to get there a day before the event. So we'll get there by the 27th. The competition is going to be from 27th to 29th. So we're going to come back on the 30th. So we are prepared for it because we have been training, because myself and Kelvin, we've been training back to back, So, we've been we have like 5 events for the Zambia competition, and we have been doing everything in our power to be good at all of them. And by the grace of God, we're going to come back with a trophy. But still, we need Nigeria to support us. We need Nigeria to encourage us. We don't get that encouragement like that in Nigeria. So we need Nigerians to know that we're doing this for our country, because they've never been in Nigerian going out there to compete. So we want to get to that world's strongest man level. So our country is going to go there.
Interesting.
That's what we want. Yeah.
Final message from you, Kelvin. Call it a day on the show.
Well, I want to encourage everybody that strongest man sport is a very interesting sport. We're encouraging everybody to come out for it. We have a good federation already under the supervision of Mr. Daniel. He's been doing his best. This year, there's a lot of improvement. People came in all the way from different states, which shows that the progress is there. So we are progressing, and we hope Nigerians will support us this time around, and we'll make them proud again like we did in Morovia.
Yeah.
Well, I must say very big thank you, Kelvin Atubiloye, and we wish you the best ahead of the competition in Zambia. And also, David, many thanks for being a part of the show. Well, we'll be leaving you with something coming from the world of chess, and that's where the cookies crumble on today's edition of the show. Tomorrow will be another time in the ever exciting world of sports. Me and Akuri dropping anchor.